Now for your active one.
Here's another question I have. Would the person you were as a teenager be the person that could they be proud of the person you are now? Would they be proud of the person you are now? Or that too far?
I think so. I mean, I'm doing what I said that I was gonna do then, so I think that helps.
I think my younger self would be impressed with me.
I think so too. I think myself would be able to hug like, yo, I trust this dude right here. I can trust this guy.
Yeah. And my younger self would be like, would look at like the man I am, the father I am, all of that shit, and then kind of like at least have some sort of confidence moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, my life didn't turn out all shitty.
Like I could trust this version of myself with my younger self. Like this is like, all right, this dude, the guy I am now. Like, look, this is what you need to do to make sure that you're successful.
Mm-hmm.
This is everything.
And I would have that honest conversation. Like, this is what, before you feel too impressed with me, this is where I fucked up. This is what not to do. This is what to look out for.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You agree, Creed?
Oh, same. Yeah. I mean, I think that a lot of the things that I had in my mind that I wanted to try to do and accomplish, I'm either in process or accomplish some of those things. And then, like Six was saying, I definitely would be like, yo, try to not do this or that. You know, it's always pitfalls you can avoid and be better. But as a whole, I feel good. No, I feel good. And I feel good about the person I am and how my younger self will feel about me. So
I am too, man. I really, really am.
And I'm pretty hard on myself typically.
I am too.
So that right there says a lot to actually ask that question and make me look back like, you know, I've always been tough on myself. So to see, you know,
that's the reason why I said, because I always think back like, could the younger version of you be proud of who you are now? Mm-hmm. I know you're proud of yourself right now, but in the moment of thinking back, the things that you needed as a kid, would this version of you be able to help?
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think it's interesting though, because a lot of people don't have that level of self-reflection. They can't really look at themselves in that perspective and have an honest conversation about it, because a lot of people are afraid to look weak.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna always like. I had to really, when you asked that question, I had to really think about like my ups and my downs. You know what I'm saying? My losses and my gains and shit like that, and just had to really be honest about it. I'm like, you know what? Shit ain't bad at all. And like where I, you know what I'm saying? As many times I done stumbled in life and where I landed, a lot of people can't really say that about themselves because they're not willing to hold the mirror up and just really be honest about decisions they made, or you know what I'm saying, where they are in life. Some people, and I kind of think from a just being pragmatic about it, a lot of people just are more geared towards like getting that dopamine release. They got to feel good about something. You know what I'm saying, as opposed to just saying, you know what, I got a lot I could still work on. I'm pretty proud of where I'm at, but I got a lot to work on. A lot of people ain't gonna say I got a lot to work on. That's
I got a lot to work on.
Ain't nobody perfect. No, that other shit.
No, I got a lot to work on. But the part of me, and I would go if I could talk to a younger version, and that's why I always try to, when I do talk to the young men and women, I always say, don't lose the I don't give a fuck attitude. Right. Just apply it to something that you're trying to be successful at, and keep that. Let that fire burn through your inspiration to do better and be better and achieve goals. Don't lose that. Keep it for that. Right. But just to walk around every day, I don't give a fuck, and not ever apply yourself and not ever care. Like, don't do that. Be responsible, be accountable, but use that shield of I don't give a fuck to get you to where you're going, because it helps them, but it doesn't help to just be a reckless human being out here just doing all type of crazy shit. And and again, that's the reason why I asked you guys that, because I know I'm a reflective person. I think you guys know that. I also, the person I am now is more chiseled and in a better shape person, a more equipped person than the guy that would probably crush a lot of these people's ears together a few years ago. You know, so from getting to that point to where
it's dark outside.
Oh yeah, and it still will. Salute to my cousin Ryan and Dakota, who had to talk me off the bridge not too long ago, because the shit was going to get real nasty. It was going to get real nasty. But so I think 6 know about it too. But it was gonna get bad. It was gonna get bad. But to be able to realize, like, dude, I'm doing this to a person that's probably a punk. Because the fact that you're pushing the wrong buttons and you have no idea that this is about to go bad for you and not me, like, you have no level of understanding and awareness. So I'm appreciative of the moments where I can sit back and go, yo, you so much better than where you were, because you would have hit that guy, he would have hit the bar, passed out, and probably died.
Patience and wisdom in getting older. That's all.
Yeah.
Actually, just having that clarity of thought to be able to discern whether or not it's even worth the time. You know what I'm saying? We used to be so impulsive when we were younger. You know what I'm saying? We kind of started weighing a lot of things, especially taking a few L's in life, or not even necessarily taking L's, but like really facing some challenges in life, make you a little bit more self-reflective. Kind of make you just start looking at things, becoming more self-aware, and like, you know what? I know me. I know how I handle these types of situations. It hasn't been the most healthy. Let me fall back.
And I'm having enough patience just to make sure that I can get up out of here. Because if I don't, I'll feel like I'm backed into a corner. And once I feel like I'm backed into a corner, I strike out. I'm a goddamn guy boom viper.